Stu, we've got some big news here, so I'm just going to get right to it. We're thrilled to announce on behalf of the World Jai-Alai League, we got a partnership with Brinks TV. That'll be coming up here. Again, you see Nicolas and Julen taking on Goenaga and Aratz. That's coming up in just 30 seconds. Second match of the game day. But Stu, as of this evening, you can officially watch the live Battle Court broadcast on the Brinks.tv app or website. And that's not all. This Brinks.tv partnership is going to make remote viewing experience even more interactive for our fans at home, plus a few other exciting updates that we will be unveiling over the course of the fall season. Trust me when I say it, Stu, this is going to be a huge partnership. Lots of really cool developments in the works, and we'll continue to keep you all updated on everything Brinks related in the upcoming game days, Stu. And that partnership with Brinks TV, excited to announce it, ready to go here with our second match. There's a serve. Our second match has begun. Julen on the forehand. Here's Goenaga. Right side, back to the inside, picked off by Julen. Good catch there by Julen. High and hard on the backhand. Aratz steps back, makes the catch back on the glass. Julen at the 10, backhand. Aratz, late notice. Goenaga gets in there for the rebote. Nicolas attacks. Drop shot. Got the first bounce. Not going to get the second. Goenaga up there. The philo scooped up by Nicolas. The 2-wall is going to score. First point goes to the Warriors, Nicolas and Julen.
Some people may be asking, Goenaga looked at Nicolas and saw him winding up. Why doesn't he run out? Well, this isn't the one. This is the drop shot inside. He throws it to the outside. You see Nicolas will catch it, and Goenaga just kind of ducks down. This is Nicolas basically telling him, duck, I'm throwing it.
Aratz high and hard from the left side. Julen steps out of the way. Nicolas, left side rebote. Goenaga, quick bounce on the forehand. Outside placement. Julen takes off. Good read. He stops it on the outside, low and hard. There's a scoop by Goenaga. Nicolas now in the backcourt, lets it pass. He turns the rebote. Ooh, that clips. Goenaga on the forehand from the outside. Back inside. That's caught right off the sidewall by Nicolas. Wall-to-wall from the left side. Goenaga drops the rebote. Ooh, tough catch there by Julen, getting in there on the right side. Rebote is hooked. That caught the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. That's 2 points for Nicolas and Julen of the Warriors.
And I really do believe that was a mistake there by Goenaga. I don't know that he was looking to make that into a shot. Not sure how much control of the ball he had in his basket, because he was going inside. I mean, that was right in the middle of the wall, right in the middle of the pad. That's really rare for Goenaga.
Here's Aratz, backhand. Low runner inside. Nicolas gets in there, cuts it off. Aratz back at the 11, makes the play. Hard throw inside. Julen now backed up to the 12. High and hard. That just does clear. Goenaga looking for the rebote. Powerfully thrown. Taken off the sidewall by Julen. Aratz now from the 12 line. Hard backhand. Kicking up. Julen's got it again. Goenaga up at the 8 line. Powerful backhand. Julen stops another one. This time at the 12. Aratz steps up. Nicolas getting involved, takes it up at the 9 line. Powerful throw. Aratz back there at the 13. Ball missed. First point goes to Goenaga and Aratz, their first point.
And that's a case of catch one more than your opponent. Volley, volley, volley. No shots involved, and a rare miss by Julen.
Hard serve by Goenaga. Julen with a good catch. Backhand inside. Goenaga stops it. Julen catching the backcourt. High, hard throw. Aratz with time gets under it. Backhand. Will clip off the sidewall. Julen now on the forehand. From deep in the backcourt. High off the front wall. 3-wall play. Goenaga sets up. Drops it to the inside. Backing up. Here's Nicolas. Low runner played at the 8. Aratz looking to play the rebote. He digs it out. Nicolas attacking. Outside placement. He's outside the court. 2 points for Goenaga and Aratz.
See the wind up here. If that touches or if that touches or goes beyond the line, it's obviously out. That was the call.
Hard serve, Julen from the left side, low runner. Goenaga gets in there, the backhand. Into the corner, Julen's got it at the 11. This one right on the wall, Aratz steps in there. Forehand, played back to the inside, Goenaga cuts it off. Hard throw, kicking up, and out. Here's the rebote, Nicolas lines it up, makes the save with that clips. Goenaga with a good scoop. Hard to the inside, Julen on the forehand makes the catch. Aratz back there at the 11. Low runner inside. Julen picks off another one. Backhand from the 10. Here's Aratz. Julen between the 12 and 13. Lobs it up. Aratz going to let this one come out. Goenaga, rebote save. Nicolas takes it on the left side. Costado up the middle. Aratz backing up. He scooped it up. Hard to the inside. Here's Nicolas up at the 9. Big backhand again. Aratz back there at the 13. Julen's forehand, who picked off overhead. Good catch by Goenaga. Low runner inside. Julen's there again, backhand. Aratz steps around it, keeps it on the left side. This one crosses the sidewall. Julen picks it off. Aratz there back at the 13. Here's Julen now up at the 11. Forehand play to the inside, drops between them. Goenaga looking for the rebote. He's got it. Nicolas, quick bounce. Ball missed up in the front court. That's a third point for the Renegades. Goenaga and Aratz, they lead.
Tough way to make that catch, especially when it's coming up on you that quickly. Nicolas doesn't miss many, but that was a particularly difficult catch that he tried to make.
Oh, Julen, good adjustment. Keeps it on the left side. Backhand dropped into the corner. Here's Aratz. High and hard. This is out of reach. Rebote coming out. Nicolas lines it up at the 7. Powerfully to the inside. Goenaga now. Rebote save of his own. Nicolas into the Costado. Hard back to the inside. Aratz makes the scoop. Nicolas again winds up another. This one a little closer to the sidewall. Aratz with a great catch on the hop. Julen steps in there on the forehand. Powerfully to the inside. 3-ball play. Goenaga saves the rebote. Julen now with the backhand. Played at the 9 line. Aratz steps back into the corner. Julen up at the 12. Goenaga steps in to cut it off. His backhand. That kind of died off the front wall. Julen with a play on the forehand. A little bit higher this time. Aratz steps up. Hard throw up the middle. Aratz, his backhand. Low runner to the inside. Nicolas gets in there. He powers this one, trying to get it past Aratz. Leaping catch back at the 13. Big bouncer into the corner. Rebote forehand delivered inside. No play for Goenaga. Front ways. He lines up the rebote. Nicolas attacking into the 2-wall. It lands in. Goenaga, good scoop. Hard throw back inside. Will score. Great defense by Goenaga, getting his team a 4th point. And the serve.
Goenaga's power there on the forehand, one of the strongest we have in battle court. But also where he put it deep. Good read by Goenaga to make the catch. And he's not just going to throw it right back to the side wall. He's going to throw it deeper to the side wall.
Hey, how about Nicolas, too? Very aggressive on the Costado. I mean, that's not usually his game. But
the Costados can repeatedly being thrown to the left side of Aratz are not working for him.
Well, ball missed off the serve. That's an ace. That's 5 points now for the Renegades and a possible set point. Quite the run here for the Renegades. 5 straight. Hard serve. Julen just does get in there before it crosses. Backhand passing. Goenaga up there at the 6 line. Powerful rebote. Julen takes it in. Long carom, not opening up enough. Goenaga's got it on the bounce. Hard throw back inside. It's tipped and scoring. Point and set. The Renegades win it 6-2. 2 minutes. We'll come back and play our second set.
High intensity, but that set was a little awkward there for the Warriors. Here we are in the DraftKings Players Cage. There you see most of the Renegades squad there. Go Sherry there, number 20. talking to Goenaga. Goenaga's just been getting progressively better with each season that he plays in Battle Court. Aratz, what do you say about Aratz? Catches everything, and his court positioning is impeccable. Ben, what do you want to say about Ben? On the fact he always seems to have one of these new contraptions that I don't know if it's like a mist of air or if it's like a soothing scent.
I mean, whatever it is, it looks quite lovely, Stu. I mean, we saw a nice TikTok video by the Jai-Alai League, and Ben's a team parent, no doubt about it. You're seeing that right now.
He's got 2 machines. He's got another machine there.
He's got so many gadgets and contraptions.
I mean, Andrew, you
must
announced,
be nice. 2 banners up there.
Say,
I mean, you know,
you announced quite aggressively.
Life.
I see you. I used to get warmed up. Maybe Ben, when he's not doing anything, come over to the announcer's booth and cool you off. I think it's worth asking him. Just tip him.
There's a good sight. How about that? Douglas talking with Julen, giving him some advice there after the first set.
Yeah, Julen with his hand very much tight. Got a good tie, so his hand is tied in that cesta. We'll be seeing Douglas a little later. Actually, next.
Yeah, Douglas
in
coming
doubles
out.
and then in singles.
We saw Gaucheri. He's out
Douglas,
next.
Gaucheri, Douglas,
Singles and doubles.
That's always.
Yeah,
it's always a hard-fought
match. Well, we give the
match.
folks a slate here. A couple seconds till we begin that second set. Douglas and Manny against Gaucheri and Ben up next. Second division, then fifth division doubles. Williams and Julen take on Goenaga and Flores. Then match number 5, Douglas and Gaucheri singles. Match number 6, Julen and Ben singles. Ready to go with our second set. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin set 2. Nicolas and Julen serve. There's a serve. Our second set begins. Well, good catch overhead by Nicolas. Backhand to the inside. Here's the rebote. Dying off the back wall. Goenaga stays with it. Here's Julen now from the 12 line. Backhand to the inside. Julen from the 10. Wall to wall. Goenaga calls him off. Rebote drop back to the inside. Here's Nicolas coming cross court. Low runner just above the pad. Aratz steps up. Julen from the 12 line again. Backhand kicking up. Just out of reach of Aratz. Goenaga gets in there. Rebote played at the feet of Nicolas on the bounce. Delivers it to the inside. Aratz now. Backhand. Here's Julen from the 12. This one cutting close to the sidewall. Stopped again by Julen. Julen's backhand lobbed up. Aratz back at the 13. This one coming out. Rebote forehand off his footing. Laid up by Nicolas. Goenaga attacking. Gets it on the forehand. Low and hard to the inside. Julen lets it pass. Nicolas saves the rebote. Again, it's tipped up in the front court. That's a point to the Warriors. Nicolas and Julen.
Not sure if Goenaga was going for a scoop or just a low catch, but one way or the other, this goes off the tip of his cesta. That was a low catch. Yeah, no scoop there. It didn't touch the floor. But right out of his cesta and right over the head of Nicolas. There's only one thing you can do if you're Nicolas in that case. Duck.
Aratz steps up to that serve. Low running backhand in the corner. Julen just out of the way. Nicolas digs out the rebote. Goenaga up at the 6. Low goes for the 3 wall. That's going to land in. Not a lot on it. Nicolas returns the 2 wall. Goenaga gets up to it. Forehand delivered to the inside. Low and hard. That scores. Great effort by the Warriors, but the Renegades come away with the point. We're tied up.
I think that's one, if you're Julen, you have to go for it on the scoop, because that's really not going to come out to any type of playable rebote.
How about this? What an effort. Turned it into a 2 wall, but
Goenaga right on it. And then just continues what's been working, across that side wall in the backcourt.
Julen on the right side. Plays it inside. Picked off by Goenaga right off the side wall. Backhand passing. Rebote comes shooting out. This one taken to the outside. Goenaga. Karam. That lands in. Nicolas stops it. Nicolas from the outside. Right back to Goenaga. He makes the catch in the air. Julen's forehand. Here's Aratz now from the 9 line. Hard throw up the middle. Julen reaching low. Sidearm play. Aratz steps out of the way. Goenaga comes back for the rebote with a soft touch. Nicolas has it up at the 7. Backhand to the inside. Here's Aratz on the hop. Right on the wall, Nicolas comes down with the ball. Ooh, that one dying in the corner. Nicolas just does make the save on the numbers. Terrific catch by Goenaga, the backhand. Takes Nicolas to the outside. Rebote with a big bounce. Aratz can't get there in the air, but he does make the Rebote save on the back end. Nicolas from the costado. Hard of the inside. Aratz makes another scoop. Backhand. Here's Nicolas. Wall to wall. Rebote again coming up the middle. Higher to the inside. Julen out of the way. Nicolas comes back. Rebote save. Goenaga in the costado now. Hard throw at the feet of Julen. He scooped it up. Rebote forehand. Aratz just does make the save. Scooped up by Nicolas. Hard to the inside again. There's Aratz back at the 13. Nicolas another forehand. Sidearm play. Back to the inside. Aratz steps in there. It was forehand. That kicked up in the overhead screen. That is out of play. 2 points for the Warriors.
Yeah, Aratz was fine on the catch, but throwing it all the way from the back wall, hit too high on the front wall. That's out of play.
Low runner to the inside. Julen backing up. He scoops it up. Here's Goenaga on the forehand. Julen now from deep in the backcourt. Powers it to the inside. Aratz out of the way. There's Goenaga. Plays the Rebote up the middle. Nicolas hard back to the inside. Backing up. Good scoop. Aratz back at the 13. Makes the catch. Julen now at the 11. High hard throw. Clearing the overhead screen. Goenaga gets up there. Drops it inside. Julen ducks. Nicolas makes the save. Goenaga from the costado, dropping inside. Julen steps up before the second bounce. He launches the return. Goenaga up at the front court, wall to wall from the forehand Rebote. Now Nicolas. Good catch by Aratz back there at the 13. Julen now from the left side. Julen again, forehand now, coming up the middle. Goenaga steps around it, takes it on the right side. One crossing the sidewall, no problem. Julen makes the catch. Aratz out of the 10. He goes with a big backhand. Nicolas up at the 5 line, turns it up the middle. Aratz running around it, scrambling, and that's going to come up short. 3-1 lead for the Warriors. Nicolas and Julen. Aratz, low runner, back to the inside. Julen out of the way. Not a lot on that Rebote. Nicolas just does make the save. Goenaga hard to the inside, backing up. That's tipped by Julen in the backcourt. 2 points for the Renegades.
Yeah, these 2 and 3 point leads are nothing to hang a hat on because they can get turned around in battle court very quickly.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. Rebote left side, saved by Goenaga. Up the wall, Julen comes down with the ball. Backhand. This one picked off by Aratz. Rebote forehand coming up the middle. Aratz stops this one again. Wall to wall. Here's Julen now on the forehand. Good catch by Aratz. Steps up to it before it crosses. This one out of reach. Nicolas alone for the Rebote makes the save. Goenaga on the costado. Hard to the inside. There's a scoop attempt. That's missed. 3-3. Renegades have tied it up.
Yeah, always throwing it at, not always, like as in every throw, but whenever you have an opportunity to throw it at your opponent's feet, they can set up for a scoop, but the closer it is to their body, the more difficult it is to make that catch. That was the case there for Julen.
Here's Julen on the backhand. Picked off by Aratz. Good catch by Julen up the wall, coming down with the ball. Aratz back in the corner. Backhand, dying off the front wall. Julen steps around it. Here's the forehand. High to the inside. Aratz again, backhand. A little closer to the sidewall this time. Julen handles. Goenaga, Rebote, that's laid up to the inside. Nicolas picks it off. Hard backhand from the 7. This one launched. Goenaga gets out there, makes Rebote save. Here's Julen. Aratz steps up, not going to let that one bounce. Hard throw again. Julen back there at the 11. Low runner, that one drops between them. Goenaga, Rebote save off his footing. Here's Julen again, up at the 10 line. Hard forehand. Aratz all alone in the corner. What a scoop. Back beyond the 13. Now forehand, lower and harder. Aratz steps up, just does get there before the second bounce. Rebote forehand. Nicolas drops it inside. Here's Aratz on the hop. Forehand coming up the middle. Nicolas again from the left side. Not a lot on that Rebote. Goenaga makes a diving save. Nicolas. Oh, high Costado inside. Aratz gets in there. Nice catch in the air. Powerful backhand. Nicolas now, Rebote save off his footing. Goenaga, Costado, hard to the inside again. Julen got that one.
That really cut to the inside.
Rebote dug out, soft touch. Nicolas steps up, reaching high, forehand. Delivered, not a lot on this Rebote. The save is low. A well-played point by all 4 players goes to Nicolas and Julen.
Aratz more than capable of making that Rebote, but that one was coming off the back wall with heat.
Low runner inside, good scoop by Julen. Hard backhand, that's coming up the middle, Rebote. Rebote left side, powered at the feet of Julen. He scoops up another one. Backhand just above the pad, Aratz steps up, now running around it, and he saves the Rebote on the backhand. Here's Julen, advancing up at the 9 line, forehand up the middle. On the bounce, clean scoop. And the Rebote is not played. 5 points for the Warriors. Nicolas and Julen looking to force a third set.
Lots of traffic there at the side wall. Maybe the Rebote was playable if they could see it, but you can't get assessed on a ball that you can't see.
Big backhand. Rebote to the inside. Goenaga's there, backing up. Nicolas scoops it. And above the pad, Aratz. What a catch back at the 12. Just out of reach of Julen. Calls for Nicolas to take it. He drops the Rebote inside. Aratz, good pickup overhead. Julen back at the 12. This one cutting inside. Goenaga leaping catch. Powerful backhand coming up the middle. Julen just does get there. Going hard on the return. Goenaga comes cross court to cut it off. There's a backhand just above the pad. Drops between them. Nicolas gets in there. Rebote save. Julen now at the 11. Aratz picks that one off. Hard throw inside. Julen again. Backhand. Aratz steps out of the way. Goenaga with the forehand. Rebote coming up the middle. Julen winds this one up. Gets it back behind Goenaga, and Aratz makes another scoop. Backed up to the glass. Rebote. Nicolas plays it inside. Aratz again from the 11 line. Julen looking across the sidewall. Goenaga cuts it off, rifles it, just out of reach. Nicolas looking to get out there. He just does make the save, clears the overhead screen. Here's Aratz, sidearm carom, scoop by Nicolas. Nicolas back to the inside. Goenaga with a great catch in the air. Julen with time on the forehand. Back to the inside. Aratz steps around it, makes a save. Here's Julen with a tip ball. What a point again. This one goes to the Renegades, extends the set.
There's no question that the Warriors would like to finish this off here, move on to a third and final set. Renegades more than capable of coming back here and finishing it in straight sets.
Goenaga winds it up. Hard throw coming out to the forehand, and Julen makes the step on the bounce. Back to the inside. Goenaga plays the Rebote. Julen, good control on the forehand from the 9 line. Delivers it, dropped right at the feet of Aratz. Lets it come out. Goenaga has the rebote. Nicolas now up in the front court. Keeps the pressure on. Low bullet. Comes shooting out. Another save by Goenaga. Julen attacking. Aratz again getting out there to the 9 line. Rebote save. Nicolas into the Costado splitter. Aratz scoops it on the outside. Hard throw back to the middle. Here's Nicolas in position. Backhand just above the pad. The scoop is missed. Point and set. The Warriors take it 6-4. And a third set coming up in 2 minutes.
First one we've seen Aratz miss in that position. That'll tell you how fast it was coming and where it was coming in relation to the cesta. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently playing our second of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage with some replays from that second set.
I mean, great read. Aratz gets there on the outside, makes the stop, but this throw, yeah, it's tough to throw the carom there. Nicolas right in position, puts it right back to his left side. And look at this one, low runner in the corner. I mean, not playable on the rebote. Got to step in there and just couldn't scoop it up. 6-4, the Warriors take set number 2. You see Julen there, couple mistakes in that first set, but really sure-handed in set 2.
That's a guy who is thrilled to have a camera on him. Behind him, you see Douglas and Manny consulting. Julen knows what he has to do. He has to come out and have to make some catches that he missed there in the first and second set.
It's been a tough start, though, for Nicolas and Julen. Already 0-2 to begin this season. They've already played this Goenaga and Aratz team, so second and final matchup against them. Now, this is a tough third division across the boards, too. I mean, day in, day out, regardless of who you play, you're going to get a matchup here in the third division. Zuleika, Arta, Bueno Manu, Goenaga, Aratz, Nicolas, Julen, Jairo, Kubala, and then Inaki Cabrera. I mean, just hear those names.
This Goenaga Aratz team, though, is as strong as any team in Battle Court, period.
I mean, really, I mean, they could play in the second division. Renegades chose to put them in the 3, go Sherry and Ben in the 2, and so far that decision's worked out well given the way this team is delivered. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our third and decisive set. Goenaga and Aratz have the serve. An interesting start for Goenaga and Aratz. Just their second match of the season. The first one, and against Nicolas and Julen, where they won. That was a tight contest. Another one right here, third set to decide it. There's a serve. Our third set is underway. This one coming up the middle. Rebote left side, drop to the inside. Aratz on the bounce, good pickup. Right at the feet of Julen, lets it come out. Rebote saved by Nicolas. Hard throw at the feet, good pickup. Here's Julen now. Rebote left side by Goenaga. Here's Julen up at the 9. Big backhand, just out of reach. Goenaga alone for the rebote, makes a save. Passing on the rebote. Here's Nicolas now. Three-wall play, Nicolas from the left side, drops it to the inside. Aratz, good pick up again, just beyond the 11. Julen in the middle of the court, on the right side, catching 3 walls. Goenaga, rebote, ooh, that clip, that's gonna land in. Nicolas lines it up. Ooh, kind of returns a wonky throw. A lot of spin, and Aratz controls it on the bounce. Here's Nicolas back there at the 8. Hard to the inside, Aratz makes the catch. Nicolas, low runner back at the feet. Aratz back it up, he scooped it up. Julen again on the forehand, this one coming up the middle. Aratz lets it come out off his footing. Goenaga drops it inside, Julen waiting for it. Back over the top, Aratz again calls for Goenaga to take it. Julen coming up the middle. Goenaga straight into the costado, high into the inside. Julen in perfect position. There's a backhand just above the pad. Aratz stepping out there. It's a tough save in traffic. Forehand back over the top. There's Aratz. Good scoop again at the 13. Hard on the sidewall. Julen coming down with the ball. Goenaga now comes flying in. The backhand. Trying to drop it between them. Julen steps up. This one comes up the middle. Julen now on the forehand. Back to the inside. Good communication by the Renegades. Goenaga gets in there for the save. Julen attacking on the forehand again. Crossing the sidewall. Late notice. Goenaga. Left side rebote. Nicolas. Forehand up at the 5. Right at the feet of Aratz. And the scoop is missed. Tremendous first point goes to the Warriors. Nicolas and Julen.
Much more aggressive style of play by Julen. You couldn't tell by how he looked in the player's cage. He was there deep in thought. Just like Rodin's thinker. I mean, sitting there on the bench.
Julen from the 12 line, backhand. Here's Aratz now. Oh, missed by Julen in the backcourt. Renegades get their first point of the third set.
Tense out there here in this third set, as it sometimes does. Not tension between players, but just frustrating miss.
That was quite the run for Julen. I mean,
Absolutely.
after the first set, I mean.
Very well done.
His right side, I mean, if he gets involved in these doubles matches, right side is really a difference maker. Low hard serve. Julen handles this one. Backhand just out of reach. Goenaga waits for the rebote on the backhand. Drop to the inside. Here's Nicolas. Wall to wall. Goenaga stays up there, tracks it down, powers it off the sidewall. Julen with a good catch. Backhand to wall. That lands out. 2 points for the Renegades.
I was saying it as it was coming down. That might be too hard. Was Nicolas
Not
talking?
quite sure. He's taking exception with something Goenaga did, and Aratz defense to his front quarter. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I mean, we don't see a lot of that. We don't see a lot of...
Backhand inside. Here's Aratz up at the 11. Wall to wall. Rebote hooked above the pad. Here's Goenaga. Soft touch on the right side. Julen gets up to it. On the bounce. Aratz deep in the backcourt. Julen now from the 11 line. Rebote forehand. Play to the inside. Aratz takes it off the sidewall. Low runner at the feet of Julen. Nicolas got to come back for the rebote. Makes the switch from right to left. He's got the stop. Goenaga, ooh, that forehand stuck inside. That's on the wall and scoring. That's 3 points.
You can try to do that in practice 100 times. I don't know you're going to get it to bounce quite like that.
That was incredible.
Very well done.
That caught a lot of surfaces in very little time. Had to have hit front wall first. Sidewall, then front wall. And off the back wall, that cut back inside. I mean, really, as you said, Stu, that's not a shot that these guys get a lot of looks at in live game speed. So really no fault of Julen to not know where that one was opening up off the back wall. Julen on the right side, low and hard. Here's Aratz. Rebote picked off. Aratz in the corner from the 12 line. Julen now, right side. Nicolas looking to attack. Ball missed off the side wall. That's 4 points now for the Renegades.
So what are you looking at? Is basically Goenaga is taking issue with how low he perceived Julen to throw the ball in relation to him when he was throwing it from the right side. Julen has this propensity for stepping to his right in throwing, which moves his opponents out, but it does also send the ball frequently over their head.
Fault over serve. Touch toward past the 7 line, second serve coming up.
But of course, Goenaga and Julen, family friends going way back, so that'll speak to the degree of tension that's on the court right now.
Absolutely. Backhand inside, pulled in by Julen. Big backhand, Goenaga. Rotate play to the inside, Julen stops it. Hard throw up the middle. Rotate left side, Goenaga turns it into a 2-wall. Nicolas stops this one. Nicolas, the sidearm carom.
Beautiful.
Lands in, and it scores. 2 points for the Warriors.
So that stopped the hemorrhaging for now for the Warriors. Warriors need to maintain their focus. Julen threw 2 backhands about as hard as I've seen. Here we have a replay. Nicolas makes the stop, returns the 2-all sidearm just out of reach of Goenaga.
That serve scores. That is an ace. Ball was in. That's 3 points now for the Warriors. Yeah, that
happens quick. That's a Cortada serve, so it comes low to the front wall. It just has to land between the 4 and 7 line. That does. Nicolas has been blasting them. I don't know if his right side is hurt.
Aratz winds it up to the inside. Julen steps up. Great catch in the air. Left side on the rebote. Julen steps up. He's got it at the 8. Outside placement. Goenaga scoops it. Goenaga hard back to the inside. Nicolas looking for it. Makes a rebote save in the overhead screen, though. That is out of play. 5 points for the Renegades. They have a possible set and a possible match point.
It's easy to say from the announcer's booth, but very hard in training. As frustrated as you get and as angry as you get, and obviously it's loud in here and there's a lot of energy going on, you can't lose your composure. You got to maintain your focus. You're not going to be able to catch the ball.
Absolutely.
And when you go to throw it, if you want to throw the crap out of it, you're going to throw it into the overhead screen or off the court.
Hard serve. Julen, great catch there at the 11, keeps the match going. Goenaga backed up to the 10, comes over the top on the right side. Julen now. Forehand. In hard. That crosses the side wall. Goenaga, good save on the back end. Nicolas attacking. Up on the forehand. Back to the inside. Aratz lets it come out. Goenaga, another save. Just out of reach of Nicolas. Julen comes up for it. Hard to the inside, and it's missed in the corner. 4 points for the Warriors. That extends the match here. Nicolas and Julen serve.
It would be poetic if this went to 5-5. We'll be curious to see if Goenaga and Aratz are able to finish it off here. But it seems like the Warriors have at least collected themselves.
Aratz backing up, makes the catch back at the 13 line. Here's Julen on the forehand. Goenaga cuts it off in the front court. Costado up the middle. Julen gets out there. Forehand back inside. Aratz steps up. Big backhand, that's out of reach. Nicolas, rebote save to the inside. Goenaga cuts it off. Costado inside. Julen has to play the rebote. The save comes to the outside. Aratz with time, waits on it. Forehand at the feet of Julen. He makes the catch. Ball caught in the air by Goenaga. Right back to Julen. That one's scooped up. Forehand over to the top. Here's Aratz from the 10 line. Back to the inside. Gets by Nicolas. Here's Julen from the backcourt. Goenaga, left side rebote. Nicolas steps in there. Forehand. Back inside. Here's Aratz. That's on the wall. Julen keeps it going again. Great catch. Backhand now. Here's Aratz from the 12. Right back to Julen standing on the side wall. On the bounce, just beyond the 11 line. Little runner picked up. Here's Nicolas. Goenaga steps in there to cut it off. Backhand launch, clearing the overhead screen. Julen out of the way. Nicolas left side rebote. On the numbers, Aratz comes down with the ball. Great catch. Julen low bullet. Aratz steps up. Not going to let that one cross. This backhand's going to pass. That died in the corner. Nicolas makes a save. No play for Goenaga. Aratz waits on it. Back at the 13 line. Julen up the wall. Comes down with the ball. Backhand. Taken up in the front court. Here's Goenaga. Low runner. On the numbers. Julen stops it again. Here's Aratz now. Low bullet at the feet. Julen steps out of the way. Nicolas missed the rebote. Point set and a hard fought match goes to the Renegades. They take it 6-4 in the third and decisive set. Take a look here at that game day scoreboard. And looking to get into the top four. Those top four finishers in our regular season advance to the playoffs. You're looking at the past two champions here. The Renegades won. Well, that was back in the fall 23 season. The Warriors winning the spring 24 season. Now here in the fall 24 season, season 6 of Battle Court still. We have our winners ready to go, Goenaga and Aratz. I mean, 2 matches against this Nicolas and Julen team who we thought was going to be a force in this third division. So far, Goenaga and Aratz have answered the bell 2-0. Let's see what this team has to say. Here they are.
All right, Goenaga, Aratz, you guys are 2-0 so far this season. What is working so well within this team?
Yeah, I think that we are good friends and that's work good. And we have good communication. Like I said the last time, we are from the same town, from the same school from Jai-Alai. So we meet as since we are kids and very happy to play with Goenaga.
And then Goenaga, talk to me. That match was it was so intense. What was it like actually being inside the court?
Yeah, like you said, it was also intense. They are really good players. They catch a lot of balls. Julen has a really hard right side, so it's difficult to play against them. But we try to stay focused, catch one more ball, fight until the end, and we got it. So happy for the win.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. Let's see what else happens on today's game day.
Thank you.